And this is an area that can become very, very marshy. Today I think you could actually walk through there. You can see the horses go through there routinely. But it's a very wet area. I'm going to go around via the trail and go over another bridge. Or maybe not. I don't think there's any reason to go over that. Actually, I tend to go straight and looking for the trail markers. And jump over a creek here and continue. As you can tell, this can get very, very muddy, but you can always, if it really is muddy, you can just walk up on the grass to the side. Wow, this has really gotten chewed up by the horses. And again, it's an area that can be very, very muddy. I'll jump across here. Continue on the trail. I tend to try and look before I cross over logs. Guess it's a throwback to having been in rattlesnake country before. And obviously if we had crossed over that bridge, which was very muddy getting to, we would have been coming out there. I tend to prefer to go through areas that aren't too muddy. And here the trail splits. To the left we have the horse trail, and to right the hiking trail. I'm going to the right, which should kind of probably come back and join with the horse trail later on anyway. We'll be walking on the other side, and it's the lower section of the other side right there. More ahead and on the other side, it's quite high up. It's a cliff, and we'll be up there walking along the cliff. As you can see, this is a very pretty hike. It's a nice hike. It's a relatively easy hike. The other end is easier if you really want to have a super easy hike. But I always recommend, at least for this part of the hike, to have waterproof shoes, because you never really know what's going to happen in terms of the ground. Earlier in the year, there was a tree that had fallen down across the trail, I think back in that area, and you could go up and get around it by taking the horse trail, or you could crawl through it and stay on the trail. And I liked crawling through it. The area got flooded, and the tree disappeared. And here again, you come to a section where the trail splits, just for a little while. This trail is usually to the left and walking trail to the right. You do have the choice of coming out here at the middle, and you walk along the middle, and then you come back in on the trail further up. I'm going to avoid going into that middle, and I'm just going to continue walking on this side of the trail instead of the upper trail.